Dua Lipa didn't just release a live album, she built a superfan money machine disguised as a concert film. What if I told you that one of the smartest music marketing moves of 2026 wasn't a new album, a viral TikTok trend, or a controversial rollout, but a live recording of a tour finale? Because that's exactly what happened when Dua Lipa dropped Live from Mexico, a concert film and live album recorded at Estadio GNP Seguros during the final nights of Radical Optimism Tour. But this wasn't a simple tour souvenir. This was a multi-layer marketing ecosystem designed to extend an era, reactivate global streaming behavior, and monetize superfans across three distinct revenue layers: free YouTube film, streaming album, limited vinyl drop, one event, three monetization engines. And in this breakdown, we're going to show you exactly how Dua Lipa and Warner Music engineered a blueprint every artist in 2026 should be studying. I'm Valeria, media manager at LabelGrid. If you are into music marketing breakdowns, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Let's get into it. Dua Lipa just turned YouTube into a stadium lead magnet. Dua Lipa literally gave away a stadium concert for free on YouTube and turned it into millions of dollars in fan demand. Here's the first thing most people misunderstand about Live from Mexico. It wasn't a piece of content, it was a funnel. Instead of selling the concert film to Netflix, HBO, or cinemas, Dua Lipa's team uploaded the entire production for free on YouTube. That single decision removed every possible barrier between casual viewers and the artist ecosystem, because in 2026, YouTube is still the biggest discovery engine in music, not Spotify, not TikTok, YouTube. A casual listener might never pay for a concert film, but they will absolutely click on Dua Lipa performing Levitating in front of 65,000 people in Mexico City. That's the psychological entry point, and once they're in, the conversion begins. Exactly 24 hours later, drops on Spotify and Apple Music. Now the emotional memory of the concert has somewhere to go. Replay, repetition, streaming behavior, then comes the final layer: vinyl pre-orders. Suddenly, one concert becomes a three-tier funnel: free YouTube discovery, streaming monetization, high-margin physical sales. And the genius part is that each layer fits the next. This isn't content distribution, this is ecosystem engineering. Dua Lipa chose Mexico to dominate global culture. Dua Lipa didn't pick Mexico by accident. She picked the most emotionally viral fan base in global pop music. Let's talk about the location strategy, because this is where the rollout becomes elite-level marketing. Mexico City wasn't just a tour stop, it was the centerpiece. Why? Because Latin America, and especially Mexico, is one of the most powerful music engagement regions in the world. High emotional fandom, high social amplification, high organic virality. Dua Lipa's team understood that if they wanted this live album to feel like a cultural moment, they needed a city that already behaves like a cultural amplifier. But they didn't stop there. They embedded themselves into the culture. The biggest example is the live collaboration with Maná. When Dua Lipa brought Fher Olvera to perform Oye Mi Amor, she didn't just do a surprise guest feature, she created generational crossover. Now suddenly, older fans recognize the song, Latin media covers the performance instantly, Spanish-speaking TikTok explodes, regional radio and press amplify organically. That's not just exposure, that's cultural integration. And this is a real lesson. Global pop stars don't win by entering markets, they win by becoming part of them. Impossible comparison cycle. But here's where Live from Mexico becomes strategic genius. A live album does something studio albums can't. It reframes perception. Songs like Houdini, Training Season, and Illusion don't just sound like studio tracks anymore. They become stadium anthems when performed in front of 65,000 people. The crowd changes the meaning, the energy changes the identity, and when those songs are placed alongside Don't Start Now and New Rules, the narrative shifts completely. Suddenly, Radical Optimism isn't a weaker era, it's a stadium-ready catalog. That's the power of recontextualization, and it also solves a major industry problem: algorithm decay, because instead of disappearing between album cycles, Dua Lipa stays active in streaming behavior, playlist rotation, and global fan engagement. This is long-tail retention strategy at scale. Dua Lipa proved you don't need scandal to become a global pop icon, just discipline and execution. In a music industry obsessed with controversy, Dua Lipa is an outlier. No manufactured drama, no chaotic social media spirals, no attention farming, just consistency. Early in her career, she was criticized online for stage presence and performance style. Most artists would have reacted emotionally. Dua didn't. She trained, improved, and evolved. And now she's one of the most technically respected live performers in modern pop. That matters because trust is currency. Fans trust her performances will deliver. Brands trust her professionalism. Promoters trust her ability to sell out stadiums. And Live from Mexico becomes proof of that trust. Because live performance data doesn't lie. 1.75 million tickets sold across 92 shows is not hype, it's conversion. This is why Dua Lipa is positioned as a premium global brand, not because of virality, because of reliability. Dua Lipa just showed the entire music industry how to turn one concert into a multi-million-dollar marketing system. So what can artists and labels actually learn from this rollout? First, stop treating live content as secondary. Concert films are not bonuses anymore, they are full-scale marketing assets. Second, think in funnels, not moments. One event should generate discovery, streaming, and physical sales simultaneously. Third, localization is power. Mexico wasn't random, it was a strategic cultural amplification. Fourth, consistency beats chaos. Dua Lipa didn't build her career through scandals. She built it through execution, discipline, and long-term trust. And finally, superfans are the real economy. Not casual listeners, not viral spikes, superfans. Because superfans sustain careers between eras, fund physical sales, drive streaming repeat behavior, and create cultural momentum organically. Live from Mexico is proof of that system working at the highest level. Dua Lipa didn't release an album, she engineered a global fan economy. Ultimately, Live from Mexico shows that live music is no longer just documentation, it's strategy. A free YouTube film, a streaming release, a vinyl drop, a cultural moment in Mexico City, all working together as one ecosystem. But now I want to hear from you. Was releasing the full concert film for free on YouTube the smartest move in modern pop marketing, or did Warner Music leave money on the table? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you want more breakdowns like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This is LabelGrid. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye!